tonight, and such an important night, as you've said. Let's take our first check on the two teams. Arsenal with David Seaman in goal. Number 2, Lee Dixon. 3, Nigel Winterburn. 4, Paul Davis. 5, Colin Pates. 6, Tony Adams, returning after missing the weekend match. 7, David Rocastle. 8, Kevin Campbell, past fit after a knee injury. 9, Alan Smith. 10, Paul Merson, he's playing. He was doubtful with hamstring injury. And 11, Anders Limpar. The usual Arsenal formation, I imagine. In Lisbon, Davis had a close marking job on the dangerous Itzais. Presumably he'll do that again tonight. And with Campbell and Merson both fit and playing, and Alan Smith as well, it really does look like an aggressive, attacking Arsenal attitude tonight. What about Benfica, the champions of Portugal? They've got Neno in goal. Number 2, Vasily Kulkov from the USSR. 3, Paul Madeira. 4, Rui Bento. 5, Antonio Veloso, the captain. 6, Jonas Tern, who's a Swedish international. 7, Vitor Penera. 8, another Swede, Stefan Schwarz. 9, Sergei Yuran from the Ukraine. 10, Rui Costa. And 11, Itzais, the man who scored that goal for Benfica in Lisbon. One change from the first leg. Top scorer Aguas is injured. Rui Costa takes his place. It's a night when Benfica have to score. Yuran obviously is one to watch, and there's danger from the midfield from Itzais and the Swede Turn. Well, the substitutes. The referee first, here's Aaron Schmidhuber of West Germany with 2 West German linesmen. 2 German linesmen, of course. And the substitutes, interesting, Steve Bold, who's not played this season, he's among them. And David Hillier, who had an ankle operation only a month ago, making a remarkable recovery. That's very good news for the Gunners. Ian St John.
Well, it's a pity that Hillier is not quite fit enough to go out and start the game, because I think he would have been the man who would have had the marking job on Isaiah, who was the star man over there, and David Hillier is so good at that.
Well, Merson's fit, and that's really important for them. He had a little bit of a knee injury. He tweaked it in training on Monday, I gather. Arsenal tonight in their change strip. UEFA rule, when the colours clash, it's the home side that has to change. So it's Benfica in their famous red shirts getting the game underway, and an early touch there for their 29-year-old goalkeeper, Neno. Really does promise to be another knife-edge night tonight. Arsenal now stored away their precious away goal scored in Lisbon, but you mustn't be misled, because this is a real quality Benfica side here, and the battle is far from being over. Back to Winterburn. Hit long towards Smith. Good header, won by him. Picked up there nicely by Merson, but knocked away there by Bento. Pates couldn't quite get to that one. It was Rui Costa winning the ball, and a very good interception there by Colin Pates. Dixon hitting it high towards Campbell. This is Paulo Madeira. Gentle little touch by him to Tern. Up to Yuran. And a free kick given against David Rocastle to Benfica. Paulo Madeira to Rui Bento, only 19 years old. Now to the USSR international, Vasily Kulkov. And as you can see already, they're very adept at passing the ball around. Good, simple passing, swiftly played, but not very accurately there. Paulo Madeira hustled by Campbell. It's an Arsenal throw, although I think Benfica claiming the ball may have flicked off the Arsenal player, Kevin Campbell. What a wonderful away goal, so important for them in that first leg in Lisbon. Remember, of course, if scores are level on aggregate, away goals count double. Smith So if it's 0-0 at the end of the night, Arsenal go through on the strength of that away goal. 1-1, we go on to extra time and penalties, and if by any chance it would be 2-2, for example, Benfica with 2 away goals would win, as opposed to the 1 scored by Arsenal. Dixon with the throw for Arsenal, a good long one. It's Ais getting it away. Winterburn getting it back again. Small towards Smith, turned in there. Davis. Certainly pushing men forward in St John.
Well, they've shown their intent, Arsenal, but they've decided tonight, I think, to really pressurise Benfica. Don't give them an inch, Brian. They're closing down very quickly and making them work very hard for everything they get.
Schwartz. In goes Winterburn, trying to keep this pressure on Benfica. Merson, terrific atmosphere here at Highbury. Not a very good ball there by Smith. Giving it to Itzayes, but Rocastle's chasing back. It's a night when Arsenal will have to work themselves into the ground almost. Merson knocking the ball wide. What a good ball by Merson now for Limpar. Almost dancing around his man there, but couldn't get past the second. And it's Panera bringing it away for Benfica, playing wide on that right-hand side.
I think it's very important that Limpar really does the business tonight, Brian, because he is a wide man. Arsenal don't have anybody forward wide on the right-hand side, so Limpar will be looking for him to do the damage down the left.
Pretty breezy night. That one was caught on the breeze from David Seaman. Here's Tony Adams. Davis beaten away there by Itzayes, but Uran well offside. Colin Bates. The game in Lisbon was his first game in Europe at the age of 30. Davis wins a header. Campbell's in there too. Paul Davis again, knocks it wide for Merson, popping on this side now, and the header came off the post. Campbell so unlucky there for Arsenal. And Pates gets in first. Smith winning it in the air and causing all sorts of destruction in that Benfica defence with his work in the air. But Arsenal so very unlucky with that header by Campbell off the right-hand Benfica post. Dixon then with the throw, a shorter one this time. Merson, promising start for Arsenal here. Dixon, Merson. Came off Dixon, it'll be a throw to be taken by Schwartz. Schwartz again to his fellow Swede, Turn. Schwartz knocking it back to Paulo Madeira. So close, Saint.
It was a beautiful ball played in, and big Kevin Campbell, they really powered it, and they never been unlucky, really. That would have been a wonderful start for Arsenal had that one gone in.
Rui Bento. Paulo Madeira. Rui Costa. This is Kulkov. And a free kick for the foul on Uran. Minutes gone. 0-0 here at Highbury. 1-1 on aggregate. Benfica in the red. Merson gets it away. As Elton was saying before the game started, the stakes really are sky high here tonight. Success puts the winners into that new European Cup mini-league. 8 survivors, 2 leagues of 4. Everybody plays everybody else in their league. 6 matches, really worth millions of pounds in revenue. And then the winners of each of those 2 leagues play in the European Cup final. talking last night about it to Sven Eriksson, the Benfica manager. And he says, of course, if Benfica get through, they're assured of 3 crowds of 120,000 in their wonderful Stadium of Light back in Lisbon. And he just shook his head at the possibilities and the pressures that can come from just one night of football. This is Kulkov to Rui Costa.
Played it badly straight to Campbell. Merson trying to hit it. Oh, fantastic save by Neno. But what a shot by Merson.
Oh, coming out of a mistake by Rui Costa in the first place. Benfica almost unhinged by a wonderful drive by Merson. But what a save there by the keeper.
That actually was an incredible save by Nino. Absolutely fantastic save. A wonderful shot by Paul Merson.
Davis then with the corner for Arsenal. Trying to keep the pressure on them now. The keeper got a fist of that one. And knocked it, yes! I think it's Pates who's knocked it in. 1-0 for Arsenal. Colin Pates it is. A fantastic turn of events for him. Here we go, Saints.
Well, the goalkeeper came out and got himself lost. And the ball fell just nicely for Pates. There's amazing after the goalkeeper making that incredible save. Look at that. He came out and looked like a real amateur. Got himself lost and Arsenal won up.
Pates missed that one. Adams is behind him. No foul. Good shot there, hit by Schwarz.
That wasn't far away, was it?
It's a good shot by Schwarz. It was a year ago this week that he had cruciate ligaments severely damaged. A Gascoigne-type injury, and he's come back really well from it. But his shot there just a little too high. Free kick for Arsenal now. A foul on Alan Smith. Dixon had made a run, but the kick has been delayed. Newcastle will play it short for Paul Davis. Chipped up there towards Tony Adams. Davis, Rocastle, Dixon. This time it's Campbell. It's a Benfica ball. Fabulous record, as we were telling you a fortnight ago when we were in Lisbon. Benfica have been in 7 European Cup finals. They won 2 of them in 61 and 62. Runners up 5 times, as recently as 1988 and 1990. So you really are watching here the team in red, one of the great European club sides, at the moment being beaten by Arsenal by a 1-0. Here's Rocastle. Campbell's off on a run to the right, but Rocastle couldn't keep the momentum going. Schwarz came back at him. Here's Schwarz. Thank you, says Merson. Finds Limpar, looks up to see who's around. Winterburn's gone down the left for him. In comes Davis. It's Ais going across to Mark Davis. It's a nice turn of events, that, because it was Davis who had to keep a very close watch on the number 11 in Benfica a fortnight ago. Arsenal leading by 1-0 here tonight. 2-1 on aggregate. Benfica's throw. 29 times champions of Portugal. 21 times they've won their cup competition. causing problems for Arsenal. And an offside flag stayed down. It could be an possibility here. Veloso, good work by Dixon and by Seaman. But Arsenal looking daggers at the German linesman. There certainly looked to be an offside there a moment ago.
Well, I thought that Zeus at the top of your picture now, if you watch him, you'll see him run. Well, just offside, yes.
Just offside.
And it certainly caused a problem or two here. David Seaman with a good save coming out and getting it.
Rui Bento with the free kick for Benfica. Limpar trying to get back. Pates getting in well, sliding in to get the ball away. Not such a good clearance. Merson couldn't pick it up. And Benfica having a better spell now. It's a great shot, a terrific save. It's Ais again. The man who caused so many problems in Lisbon pulled out a terrific save there from David Seaman.
Wonderful skill to get himself the opening, Brian, wasn't it? On his left foot, and a wonderful save there again by David Seaman.
Winterburn. Pereira gets it back a long way to Neno. Talking about Portugal's, or rather Benfica's, brilliant European Cup record. Of course, when they won it in the 60s. Let's have a look at this for a moment first. It's Ais. It's a goal! Ais has made it 1-1. Well, he did it in the first leg, and he's found a beautiful strike for the second leg as well.
Well, this fella's unbelievable, really, isn't he? It was, I mean, a goal out of nothing here, Brian. Look at that, long ball, flicked on, raced away, got in between Dixon and Pates, and left foot, bang. That was a wonderful goal. I mean, no right to get his foot to that at all, did he?
Last seconds of the first half now. Pates. Pereira. Adams chesting it down. Pates getting it back. Good combination between the two big central defenders. And the referee blows the whistle for half-time. And a lot of football left in this match here at Highbury tonight. Half-time, it's 1-1, with Colin Pates having put Arsenal ahead after 20 minutes. It's Ais who scored in the first leg, equalising for Benfica after 36. 1-1 here at Highbury. Thanks, Elton. Right on time. Arsenal get the second half underway, attacking the goal to our left. Schwartz, the Swede. Pates getting in, though, for Arsenal. And here's Lee Dixon. Not had the best run of lately, Arsenal. They've only one of their last 5, remember, and lost their last 2 at Coventry in the Rumbelows last Wednesday, and then here against West Ham on Saturday. And you fancy it might be a pretty tough second half for them here against Benfica, who've got back superbly into the game. Free kick to Benfica. Referee Aaron Schmidhuber. Refereed actually in the World Cup, England against the Republic of Ireland in Cagliari, and we had him live on our programme, Manchester United Legia Warsaw last season. It's Ayer across the face of that Arsenal goal. That went a long, long way across the 6-yard area.
Arsenal sleeping a little bit there, Brian, right after half-time, because, I mean, this fella is such a dangerous player that there's no way that anybody should be hanging around while he's there. I mean, that was terrific play again by him.
North Bank getting behind Arsenal now, giving them all the support they can. But here's Uran for Benfica. Gets a free kick out of Rocastle. Finds Schwartz. Back to Uran again. Good challenge that time by Dixon. Merson trying to get in there but couldn't collect. Winterburn can, and here come Arsenal again. He's got Smith up, he's got Campbell up. He spotted Campbell on the far side, but Veloso gets it back at the expense of a corner to Arsenal. Davis with the corner. Kicked on, just over the top there by Kevin Campbell. Ian?
Well, I keep saying, Brian, I do think that Arsenal get enough crosses in the box, they'll score another goal. And again, that was Big Campbell getting up with a nice little header and just shaved the crossbar.
Here come Benfica once again with Pereira. Pereira once more. That's a corner? No. Winterburn saved it from being that, but it's a throw. Rui Costa. Adams flying at that one. Schwartz with a shot. You couldn't really ask any more of a game in this. It's, I mean, thrills at both ends. Not that many goals at 1-1, 2-2 on aggregate, but so much at stake here tonight. And really not a whisker between the two sides. Turn going past Pates.
Oh, this could be dangerous. Duran, no penalty. Good decision by the referee. A good challenge by Adams.
And Winterburn, I thought Winterburn just got the sliding tackle in there, Brian. It was a lovely tackle. People can see it here, Winterburn chasing him there.
Yes, it was Winterburn.
Just got the touch.
Now, Merson. Smith.
Looking to turn it there.
Towards Merson on the far side! And fought it over the top. Could suddenly see him diving in there with a header, Saint. We were both going in there with him.
Well, again, I thought he should have gone with his head, Brian. We'll see here how low it was. I thought there it was a diving header. He may have got kicked in the face, but it might have been worth it.
Rui Costa. What's chipped that and almost cleared Winterburn, but Winterburn did well. But now the ball's given away again to Benfica. Rui Costa once again. And this time Winterburn slipped. Here's Pereira. This could be real trouble now for Arsenal. Well, it was going to be until Tony Adams arrived. Ball hasn't gone out of play. So Pereira gets another cross in. Adams in the end gets it away. Came off Rocastle's body as well. Smith. It's been so closely marked for Alan Smith tonight.
That was an amazing incident before, wasn't it? Everybody thought the ball was going up the terracing and it stayed in the field.
The wind behind him with a long clearance up again towards Smith. And Davis couldn't get there. And here's Turn again. This looks dangerous once again. Benfica coming forward. Rui Costa. Turn's available. Winterburn couldn't get there. But Adams again is given away badly there. Turn with a shot across the face of the goal. That was a bad miss for Benfica. And an awful mistake there by Paul Davis.
Well, they are all over the place defensively. Tony Adams has had 4 tackles in a row to save them. Davis with a shocking pass there. You just don't do that on the edge of your own box. And as you say, Brian, that was a chance for him.
Veloso. Here's Davis. Well, that's a foul by Brito, and it's a yellow card. He's only been on the field about 5 minutes. And Cesar Brito gets the yellow card.
That's one of the quickest yellow cards I've seen.
Continental sides always say they are not too happy playing against big, aggressive English sides and so on, Saint. And I'm just wondering how Benfica will cope physically with extra time if it comes to that.
Well, they've coped admirably up to now.
Well, there's Adams up again. Winterburn. A bit of buffeting going on in that box. Veloso getting away from Groves. And away come Benfica. This is Schwartz. And Yuan. Oh, goodness, I thought that was in the back of the net for a moment. But it went wide, and it's a goal kick.
Well, the Arsenal boys were looking for offside there when the ball was played through. There's a hand was up there, and I'd just say this boy's a terrific player, Uran, and that was only inches away. So again, Arsenal living dangerously.
Shots. That's the end of 90 minutes. We go to extra time with the match poised here, 1-1 tonight, 2-2 on aggregate. We're back for extra time after a break. Thanks, Elton. Yes, entry into that money-spinning European mini-league, still very much in the balance here. A fixture tonight that could be worth millions of pounds to Arsenal. Still at 1-1 against Benfica. And to be honest, it would be hard to know where to put your money at the moment, Ian, wouldn't it?
Well, in the last sort of half hour of the game, I thought the Benfica looked a more dangerous side, Ryan. You know, they were playing some wonderful football on the break, and very classy looking side.
Turn getting it up to Joran. Playing the first period of extra time, where they played the second half of this tie. Cesar Brito trying to get it in, held up by Adams. No penalty. Again, Joran went tumbling, and I think the referee had a good look at him, but may well have felt that he's tried that trick once or twice already in this game, and it well may go against Joran, and possibly he might have a legitimate penalty claim. Mercer. Smith. There's Rocastle. Oh, a nice little ball played by Smith. Now Rocastle getting it wide for Merson. Oh, and he slipped at the crucial moment. Winterburn flying in there. And now look what he's left exposed down this flank. As Cesar Brito takes it up. Davis trying to get back. Pate's coming across. Turn. Oh, it's the danger man. It's Ais again.
What are Arsenal thinking about here, Brian? I can't believe Winterburn making a charge forward like that, selling themselves, and then, of course, you know, they get caught in a counter-attack.
And then to finish up with this man of all, it's Ais, the Brazilian, now naturalised Portuguese, who scored in both legs.
The ball's like a hot potato for Arsenal, isn't it? They just can't seem at the moment to get it down and start knocking it around.
Pinera. Joran. Joran again. It's Ais again. Oh, and missed kick by Pates that time. Pinera, but Pates got back just in time. Can't think what's happening at the moment out there. Pinera. Korkov, the fullback. And an offside flag mercifully goes up for Arsenal, catches two Benfica men off. And now there's a moment, possibly just to reorganise themselves and get some stability back into that defence. And you can see that's what they feel there too.
Obviously, George is thinking, well, let's just settle it down a bit here. Let's try and get a hold of the ball. And if we've got it defensively, don't give it away, because that's what Arsenal do. They're just giving the ball back to Benfica.
Now Smith. The flag stayed down. I looked straight across to the German linesman. The flag stayed down. And chances at this stage in the European Cup tie don't come much better than this.
It looks offside. Yes. So maybe justice is done.
.6 minutes of the first period of extra time left. Adams. Merson won't reach it. It'll be a Benfica throw.
But again, you see Arsenal getting the ball in defence, just give it away, Brian. They really got to start knocking the ball up on the yellow jerseys.
Kulkov. Cesar Brito. No, he didn't run it into touch. He kept it out. This is Paulo Madeira. Now it is an Arsenal throw. Winterburn with it. Merson, no. Benfica take possession again. Frustration in the Arsenal crowd. It's Ais again on a run. Oh, is a good ball again now for Euron. And it's in there by Kulkov.
On the cards, Brian, wasn't it?
And that's where Eusebio's on his feet. And that really could be cards for Arsenal. A real Russian double, that. Because Euron played a part in it, and Kulkov, the defender, who came forward so rapidly. There he is.
Well, Arsenal had a period of play here where they were just asking for trouble, and they certainly got it here. This fella, I've been very impressed with him all night, the centre forward, Euron. He did all the work.
And now Arsenal need to score 2. Because if it stays, if they get just 1 and it's a 2-2, then Benfica go through on the away goals.
Well, you're looking for miracles here now, Brian, because Arsenal certainly didn't look like getting the 1 before. So we're asking almost impossible for them to get 2, surely.
Groves with the throw. Come on, Rocastle. It's in there. No. Davis, no. Oh, that could have been a lifesaver for Arsenal.
I don't believe it.
Cracked off the post, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't believe it. How did that ball not go in?
Well, it didn't. And the crisis remains for Arsenal. We'll have a look again at that in a moment as Groves hurls another long throw in it. Ais gets it away. Groves again, crossing it in. Merson trying to knock it back again. Davis tried to get there once again, but Paulo Madeira gets it away for Benfica. Winterburn holding up the throw. 3 minutes of the first half of extra time are left. Madeira gets it away to Euron.
This could be another one.
This could be another one. They're 4 up and 2 back. Here's Ais. Plays the ball now for Cesar Brito. Back for Euron once more.
Offside.
And offside. Bento finished it off, but the flag by then was up. But at the other end, how was it that Arsenal didn't get a second goal here? Suddenly fell there, and it was sliced against the post.
That was Tony Adams, I think, wasn't it? Goodness me, I mean, how did he miss that one? He'll have nightmares tonight thinking about that.
Rocastle playing it in again towards Smith. Knocks it down. Can Campbell get on the end of this one? Can Davis get a header in there? Can Campbell? Then the whistle goes for the end of the first period of extra time. Just 15 minutes left now. Well, it's great for Arsenal fans to see Steve Bold back again. He's been out with an ankle injury since the start of the season. Let's have a quick word with Lee Chapman. A quick comment, Lee. Is it all up for Arsenal, do you think, now?
Well, I feel the 2 misses by Alan Smith and Tony Adams could prove very, very costly, and not only in football terms, financially as well. It's unfortunate, but I think they've missed the best opportunities.
Yes, financial terms, you're quite right. It's the mini-leagues after this. 2 leagues of 4, so the winners here tonight are assured of 6 games in Europe leading up to the final.
Benfica now quite prepared to sit back. Most of the players just sitting in the halfway line now, and they'll have a little spasmodic attacks. Leave it to this fella.
It's a brilliant goal! It's all up now. He has shown such quality finishing in both legs, and he, more than anybody else, has finished off Arsenal's European Cup dreams.
He has been a star, Brian, hasn't he? I mean, a wonderful player. Look, he's up there, he's on his own. One player comes to make a little bit of a run to support him, but he decides just to go on his own, and there you go, stroke it in the corner. Beautiful football.
3-1 to Benfica.
He just walked past him, didn't he?
4-2 on aggregate.
Not like the Gunners to be outdone, is it?
Sorry?
Not like the Gunners to be outdone.
It's not. But also down. Lopez will try to pull him up. Referee told him to get out of his way. That's my business, not yours. And Veloso claiming he's in the most awful pain, and they're just going to try and roll him off the field now and get on with the game. So Wally Elbird is Antonio Veloso. Made a first appearance for Benfica about 11 or 12 years ago. He's been around a bit.
The referee's having none of it. He said, get up. Either get off or get up.
And I tell you what, he'll get up and get on with it.
Of course he will.
Here he goes.
He was taking the free kick.
Brito. Yoran. Little touch again there towards Yoran. What a lovely little flick again it was from Itzais, who just played that ball through for Yoran.
They're a partnership, aren't they? Yoran and Itzais. They've been wonderful. I look forward, Brian, actually, to seeing them in further European games now. Wonderful combination. They've linked up well in the two games.
There goes the final whistle, and it's a victory for the Portuguese champions Benfica. And no doubt about it, the 2 goals by Itzais, one by Kulkov, wiping out the one by Colin Fates that had started the evening so brightly for Arsenal. You can see the delights. It's a real big money spinner now for Benfica. They go into the last 8 into the mini-leagues to be drawn on Friday, and they know that means 3 home games against the top teams in Europe, which Arsenal would so have cherished, but which means we'll go now to Benfica in front of 120,000 crowds in the Stadium of Light down there in Lisbon. They played superbly tonight, Benfica. The quality of their passing and the finishing in particular of Itzais has been absolutely wonderful. Arsenal battled very bravely, got a great start with that goal from Colin Fates, but didn't really quite put their game together in the way that they had for so many games last season.